Hi, my beautiful friends. Welcome. I'm Rebecca. I'm so glad to see you here. This practice is a delicious practice of somatic exercises with Yin Yoga and vagus nerve stimulation to help that dysregulated nervous system, which is more and more common because of our lifestyles. We are running on lots of adrenaline and go, go, go. We're going to come into the body and we're going to slow, slow, slow. Lots of spinal twists, and it's full body. It's really delicious. And these somatic exercises and Yin Yoga will be very beneficial for your root chakra. I'm only using one block, so join me and let's begin. Sit up nice and tall and just come into the body. Come into the body. Let go, let go, let go. I'm going to turn towards my left. And you're welcome to sit up on blocks or pillows and take your hands either into the earth or onto your legs. And just whatever feels comfortable here. I have the soles of my feet together. And now really connect into the sensations of the body. Start to extend your right leg out. And then change legs nice and slowly. Feel the legs into the earth, and then feel the earth into the legs. Continue with this motion. As you bend the right leg, look over towards the right side. And then as you bend the left leg, look over towards the left side. Connecting to the breath, let's exhale. So breathe the body. And if you can, I encourage you to stretch and look over your shoulder. And then change sides. So we're going to do a little bit of vagus nerve stimulation, okay? So you're going to look over your shoulder and pause here and continue to look and look and look. And then wait for a sigh or a sniffle or maybe a gurgle. And then change sides. And do that again. Look over to your left and wait for that sigh, that subtle shift, that knowing that you're okay. So keep looking through the left side, peering over your shoulder, and then come back. And let's look one more time to the right, and one more time to the left. And then this time, just hold that right leg, bend it, press it down into the earth, and then twist towards your right side. Look over your shoulder, just pause here. And that left leg, you're just going to let it open up and then turn it in. And then let it open up and turn it in. And then flex the foot, open it up, bend it, reach it out. And turn it in, bend it. And when you do this, if you notice that you're breathing differently when you internally rotate or externally rotate, just be aware of that, okay? So do that a couple more times. You're going to bend the knee, externally rotated, and then reach it out, and then internally rotate it, bend it, and reach it out, okay? And then just soften, let go, and maybe gaze over to your right and pause. Feel that delicious twist in the organs in your lower back. And see if you can find some stillness, some yin in our very yang or yang lifestyle. Okay, friends, let's come towards center. Look towards the left foot, and then look over to the left, and then come back towards center. We're gonna bring both knees up and bring, if you have a prop, you're gonna bring the block or maybe a pillow between your legs, okay? If you don't, that's fine. You don't need one. You're gonna keep it right here between the legs. And you're gonna keep your left hand down and towards the earth. And just pause for a moment, connect to the breath. And so it's kind of gentle, kind of supportive. And then push into the earth and come on up. And look over the right shoulder. And then slowly come on down and look over to the left. Then look towards the right again. Push into the earth and look up. Okay, so I want you to imagine this is very functional, right? If you're in bed and you're lying on your side and then you hear something and you push up into the bed and look over to your right, okay? So it's not that big of a movement. And you can just come up to here as well. Okay, we're gonna do that one more time. Come on down to your side, look, and then push into the earth. And you're welcome to stay up here, or you can come onto the hands and twist over to your right. And just feel that nice, yummy twist, okay? So I have the block again between my legs, and I'm not really in a yin deer pose, but you're welcome to do that if that feels better for you, okay? This variation, I have my knees stacked, and then I'm twisting towards the right. And you might feel it more intensely down here, so you're welcome to play with that as well. See what sensation works for you today. Okay, friends, look over towards your left and guide those legs around. And just crisscross your legs and have a seat for a moment. If you have your prop, you can sit on it or just put it aside. And then just twist to the left and twist to the right. Again, twist to the left. And twist to the right. Now bring the soles of your feet together. And for this butterfly pose, you can bring some props underneath your legs, right here under each knee, under your hips. You can bring blankets, blocks, whatever feels best. Now you can stay up here, or you can start to fold forward. And we're going to play with this before we move into the pose, okay? So you're going to push into the left hand and twist to the left. Now inhale, center. Push into the right hand and exhale. Inhale, center. Now that might look like this. You might be up here. Or you might be down here. Inhaling, center, and exhale. One more time to each side, okay? So exhale, twist. You can make this bigger if you want to. Inhale, pause. And exhale. Using that opposite hand like a little fulcrum. And then decide where you want to go. You can take your forehead onto several props. You can come up really high and take your forehead onto that block, or come on a little bit lower. And this is so beneficial, this pose, for your kidneys, okay? We're tuning the body and shifting the body into that rest and digest, into that recovery mode. So be aware of the shoulders and the hips, and just allow, be okay with being a little vulnerable. And that doesn't mean weak, it just means open. And sometimes when we're in a chronic state of overstimulation for the nervous system, becomes dysregulated, and then we just shut down. Okay, it's also known as dorsal shutdown with the vagus nerve. We just start to tune out, overstimulating ourselves with activities, whether there's all different things that we all do, right? Just to drown out the sensations inside. And now we're doing the exact opposite, okay? You're going inward and reminding yourself that you're safe here, that your essence and you are beautiful, and you can find rest here. You can find a place of peacefulness and rejuvenation. Okay, friends, when you're ready, slowly, slowly, slowly make your way back up, okay? And then we're going to stay here and again, just gently play with some movement, okay? Start to extend one leg and then the other. Okay, I'm reaching my right leg out and then I'm reaching my left leg out. And sometimes when we move like this, you might feel some emotions surfacing. You might even feel the urge to cry. That's okay, that's wonderful. And the more you do these practices, the more often you'll release, and you'll know that it's okay to release, that this is a safe space, that you are letting go, you're rinsing out the fascia, unclogging the body, and that's natural, okay? Let's keep the left leg bent, okay? Keep it bent here. Give it a nice little hug. And we're gonna look over towards the left side and just take that right leg and turn it out and turn it in. Soften the face. Now soften here, look over the left shoulder and take your gaze with you. Now we're gonna flex the right foot and turn it out and bend it and kick it out. And then internally rotate it. Notice there might be a shift when you internally rotate, okay? Bend and press out. That might not be the situation for you, but just notice. Externally rotate, bend, and kick out. Internally rotate, bend, and kick out. And then keep the foot flexed, find your spiral, and soften. See if you can soften the brow, soften the eyes. Can you release the tension inside your ears, inside your throat? See if the muscles are ready to release. Okay, friends, let's gently twist over to the right and go ahead and bend your legs. If you have your prop, wedge it right between your knees. We're going to come on down onto our side and just lie here for a moment. Okay, this should feel pretty good. And remember, we're going to just individualize this pose as much as you need to, depending upon your day today, okay? If you've been away from the mat for a little bit, be mindful of that and don't push yourself. Sometimes less is more, okay? So we're going to twist over towards the left, and you can stay on the forearms, or you can come up a little bit higher. And then you're going to slide all the way back down. And let's push into that hand. Again, come on up, maybe push into the forearms and just stay here. Maybe come up a little higher. Maybe lift the heart. Play with taking the hands in a little closer too. And then come back down. Slide down, hand comes down. Twist. One more time, push into the hands, come on up. And then come back down. Now we're gonna come on up and stay up on this next one, okay? So moving into the yin pose, again, maybe staying here, maybe taking some pillows underneath your forearms. Come on up and just find that twist. And maybe reminding the body, reminding the fascia, those nadis. It's their time to flow. It's their opportunity to let that energy flow, the rivers of energy. And see if you can find that vibration in the body. You can start with the breath, moving in and out, tuning into the heart, lifting and lowering. And all those organic movements like the diaphragm, lifting and lowering. Inviting in ease, new awareness. And listen, just listen to the body. Okay, friends, let's gently release this. Bring the legs over to the left side. And this time you're going to place the feet into the floor, hands face towards your hips. Okay, so you're going to spread the palms nice and wide and take both knees over to the left, look to your right. And then spread the feet a little wider, take both knees over towards the right and look over to your left. And again, switch sides, look to your right, and switch sides, look to your left. And do that again, switch sides. This time the right leg reaches, and change sides, left leg reaches. Move with me, or maybe just listen to your body, okay? One more time to each side, okay? Reach. Oh. Okay, maybe one more time. And then you're going to come towards center, okay? Hands come into the earth nice and wide. Tuck the tail under, slide your hips forward. And then tuck the tail, lift up, 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 up. Look up towards the sky and tuck the tail lower down. Okay, now listen, you're going to tuck the tail, lift up, and drop the left hip. Lift the right hip up and lower down. Okay, tuck the tail, lift up, left hip lifts, just the left hip, and lower down. Right hip, tuck the tail, lift the right hip up and lower down. And then the left hip lifts and lower down. One more time to each side. And see if there's anything that surfaces. It might be uneasiness, your breath might change. It's okay, everything's okay. And lower down. Now left side, lift that left hip up and lower down. Good, excellent job, friends. Now take the legs forward in front of you. Point through your feet and flex, and point, and flex, and point, and flex. Now open that right leg up nice and wide into a big wide straddle. Okay, sit up. And if you feel some tension in the hips, let's pad those hips with pillows and blocks and whatever you need to, so that you can feel some ease in the hips and your lower back, depending upon where you have that little tug of war. We're going to lift up and side bend towards the right. So check it out, friends. You can just stay here, or you can take your hand onto your head and you're going to reach around towards the jaw and side bend here. Now this arm can be supported with a block or with pillows or not, okay? And then just soften here, find some ease, okay? Wiggle out your toes, flub your lips. Take that left arm out, and you're gonna reach and see if you can grab onto a doorknob. Okay, so play with me a little bit, okay? So as the palm comes up, the chin's gonna come down, and then flip and change sides, okay? So you're rotating inward with the shoulder, and your chin comes down, arm comes up, chin comes up, arm comes down, chin down, arm, palm flips up, palm flips down, internally rotate the shoulder. And just a couple more times. And then just soften. You can stay here, or you can side bend a little bit deeper. I encourage you to find some ease in that neck, in the side body. Maybe come into a half bind. Mm. Let's make our way out of this. So support your head. Slowly come on up. Okay, just give your body a moment to absorb those little shifts of energy. Your jaw, your toes, your fingers. And before we go into the left side, gently tap in through this region on your chest. And we're going to help to soothe the nervous system with the sound, not only with this tapping of the fascia and also this region of the vagus nerve, but also the sound. Om, with your lips closed. It's Brahmari breathing. Okay, now continue tapping and make your way down into the ribs. And those nerves travel all the way down through this region. So it's beneficial not only for that nerve, the vagus nerve, to tone the vagus nerve, but also for the connective tissue. And that's your fascia, what we're trying to really access. Okay, so go onto your thighs, right onto your quads, and tap the outside and tap the inside. And do that on both legs. Okay, gentle knocking or tapping if you prefer. Okay, and just notice how that feels. Recent studies are showing that this helps the health of the connective tissue. This gentle massage and knocking. Now pause again here. Look from side to side. Look down and up. And we're going to go over to the left side now, okay? So take your props if you want them. I'm going to use a block here. Side bend. And you can grab onto your temple or your scalp and just gently shift down and side bend here. Now once you get here, take that right arm and we're going to look for an imaginary doorknob and you're going to close it and open it. Okay, so you go to the degree that you want to. This can be very, very subtle, and sometimes the little nuances are even more beneficial than the big ones. It might even just be the sensation of internal rotation and external rotation. It's just the tiny movement, tiny minutia. So let's play with this. This time as the arm externally rotates, chin down, palm up, and switch. And switch. And switch. And switch. So I feel this all the way into my teeth, friends. And there's that web of nerve from your fingertips all through your skull into the neck and the chest. So we're flossing through that region, and then shake it out. And when you're ready, friends, you're going to come down a little bit deeper if you want. Maybe extend the arm. See if you can let go through the head. You can stay up here, or you can even turn towards the leg if that feels more appropriate, because there's too much of a side bend in your neck and you want to take a break from that. Okay, so whatever works. I'm going to take that arm up and back. Okay, my lovely friends, when you're ready, push into your temple, lift your head all the way up. Crisscross your legs and look from side to side. And again, let's just pause for a moment, noticing any shifts of energy. Feel that nice length in the side body. We're going to move on to our back now. And as we close our practice, I encourage you to take a prop between your shoulder blades for just a little heart opener. Now you're welcome to straighten out your legs, flip your palms up. I'm going to keep the soles of my feet together because that's what my body's calling for. You decide what you want, maybe come off the block, but this is your final relaxation. This is your time to let go. Wiggle your fingers and your toes. Stretch open your jaw. Guide yourself over onto your right side. Pause here for a moment. Come on up to a seat, and we're going to close our practice. Okay, so just like you began your practice, tune back into your breath, maybe your intention, and really thank yourself for showing up on the mat, for taking this time for yourself, for your body. It's so, 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 so essential as living beings. Bring your hands to your heart. Bring them up to your third eye. Om Shanti, 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 Namaste. Namaste, Namaste. The light inside of me honors the light inside of you. Thank you so much for joining me on this beautiful journey today. I hope you enjoyed it. Please comment below. And if you're interested in joining me again on the mat, I will put some playlists below for both somatics and yin yoga, but also my weekly calendar. Check out those links below, and I'll see you very soon on the mat. Namaste, friends.